Did you know men really benefit from getting married? Research has suggested that men in particular benefit from married life. A major survey of over 120,000 American adults found that married men are healthier than men who never tied the knot or whose marriages ended in divorce or widowhood. They also live longer.
I believe that. I'm not shocked at all because you neglect your health. And you typically in a marriage, the woman would take on that role.
You'd think it's just like a mother role?
There aren't a lot of logical reasons to get married. There aren't. And that may sound crazy coming from somebody that's married, but it just is what it is. I think marriage is more of a faith-based thing. It's more of a like, okay, I believe in this union. I believe in quote unquote making us official. My woman values the concept of marriage in however way that she does, upbringing, whatever, however, she values that. I love her. I see myself with her long term. So I want to quote unquote make her an honest woman. I want to do her right. Of course, you get a couple tax breaks here, whatever the case may be, but it's not nothing crazy significant. It was like, oh, okay, yeah, logically it makes sense for me to go tie my livelihood and my finances to this situation that if it goes left, it's going to cost me a lot. Like it's no logical reason to do that. It's a hope thing. It's a belief. It's just like God, right? Like people believe in God. You never met God, but you believe in him. It's a belief thing. And it's like, okay, yeah, I believe that, we should be a union. And I believe that, us together, like when you out in the world, I want it to be known that you represent me. You belong to me and I belong to you. And we are one and we move as a powerful unit, as a married, official, by the legal sense unit.
Yeah.
That's why people get married.
Folks, good topic, good conversation. Are there any benefits to being married? Who makes out in the whole situation? Is it spiritually based? Is it faith based? Is it just something to do? And I know a lot of you holy rollers and fortune cookie quotas going to be in the comments saying, quoting different verses and things like that. It's interesting what that first couple said about, men live longer, men being happier. I think that's what he said, if I'm not mistaken. But as opposed to their counterparts who got divorced and who are single and things like that, how is it really benefiting a man to be married? To a woman, we get it, because society, especially Western society, has made it beneficial for women to get married in the perspective of she gets access to X amount of assets. And we can say, I'm not saying that a woman, especially if she's a homemaker, doesn't deserve certain things if things go awry, but sometimes it's just not fair. The scales are tilted in her favor where she gets an overwhelming amount, even if she is working and contributing to get access, and sometimes leaves a guy high and dry. A guy his whole life can be destroyed like that from an outside party. Basically saying, you're no longer going to live in the house. You have to pay all the bills. You have to pay child support. You have to pay all the credit cards. You have to pay everything. And meanwhile, regardless of what you're saying, she can have a man move in there and hang out with her, even though she's not supposed to by law. She can do that. You would never know, and be around. She can still be with whoever she wants to be with. She can actively give the cheeks up to another man while you're paying the cost, and she's just living her best life while you're cutting the check. I feel, what Rick Ross say, you wasn't, or Drake said, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Like, the amount of child support, alimony is heinous that a lot of these celebrities and basketball players, football players, these athletes have to pay. And I get it, because you're putting yourself in that position. I don't know why they're doing that, especially with the prenup. Prenup doesn't overcome certain things like child support. But it's just like, bro, if I separate, I have to basically just be living in the dirt while you get to live however, just because you just buried a few kids, which a lot of women are like, that's enough, JR. Just having a man's kids is enough, so on and so forth. But you are moved on with a whole nother man a lot of times. Some women don't. I'll say that. Some women don't move on with another man immediately, but some of them already have a man. She can up and leave you to be with another man, and you still have to pay. And now a lot of you guys are like, that's not true, JR. BS. A woman can just decide one day that I don't want to be with you anymore, and I'm just leaving. And you still have to cut the check. If she moves in with another dude, you still have to cut that check. I'm speaking from firsthand experience. I know. And they can kind of call the shots. It's all about making money, man. Once they decided they can make money off of you, not just the wife, but these attorneys in the court system, they're going to make sure that they do it that way, bro. It's a racket. It's a racket. It's not fair. And I could see why, from what bro said, the first one is cheaper to keep her. Is what he's getting at. It's cheaper to keep her. You'll have a lot less stress being with that woman than just up and leaving, going through divorce, even though you may have a side chick and she may have a side dude. Now, on the flip side, what the other bros were saying, it really, with the tax breaks and it's really not much, man, with being married. It doesn't benefit the guy really at all. It's just to satisfy this fairy tale that the woman may have and that she has some sort of security. She secured that ring. She secured that ring, which means she could potentially be good for life or have access to a certain amount of check of his check for her time. And that's that. So I could understand that, man. But bros, it's really not even worth it, man. And the high percentile of over 50% of marriages end in divorce. Come on, man. I think it should be where because you can't make anyone stay with you. You can't make anyone be with you. You can't make anybody do anything that they don't want to do. So think twice before you get on bended knee, because just because things are good, all swell when you guys are, in that honeymoon phase, doesn't mean it's going to be like that forever. People grow apart. That's what it's. You're just being a human being. People grow apart. It's just how it goes. Somebody is not necessarily going to feel the same forever. I know it. You took your vows through better or worse, and until death do you part. But I'd rather get out of this situation and move on with my life. Is what a lot of people are on, man. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, though. I've talked long enough. I'm kind of jaded because of my situation and what I've seen from other guys. But let me know what you guys think. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Cali and Linktree to book a one-on-one. Ladies, if you want to book a one-on-one with yours truly to get some advice from a man's perspective, hit me up, fellas. If you need some advice from your Uncle Wisdom, hit me up. And listen, man, if you guys haven't subscribed to my backup channel, make sure you guys do so now. For those of you who are subscribed to this channel and you haven't been getting notifications, make sure you guys click that bell where you're receiving all notifications. Make sure you select that, because I heard a lot of you aren't getting notifications for my videos. So make sure you guys do that. Follow me on IG, guys. If you haven't, I will follow you back. For those of you who don't know, I have a new show. I just launched the pilot last night for The Cuffing Reasons. It's a new dating show. I'm the only male dating show. I also have, when I say male, I'm the only man on YouTube that has an actual dating show now. So support it, guys. I'm trying to get this out to the masses, help you guys find love out there. I know you've been waiting all your life, so go ahead and if you're interested, email me, and also you can contact me on IG if you're interested in being on the show. Make sure you guys purchase a copy of my books if you haven't yet. Also, make sure you pick up a t-shirt. I put out new designs every week for those of you who are YouTubers. Got the Uber YouTuber shirt for you guys. Make sure you guys pick one up. With that being said, man, this is wisdom. Peace be upon you all. The mercy and blessings of the Almighty. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth.